Hey YouTube, this is IronKnuckle229or94, and I'm going to be reviewing one of my own decks that I use. It's called the Jurrac Nuke deck. You will see why it's called Nuke in a second, but other than that I'll show you some of the cards and other ideas you can make if you're playing against your friends, if you're using band cards or whatever. So here's the deck, and I'm using the Konami official sleeves. So I'm sorry if my chair's kind of rackety. It's pretty old. Should get a new one. But anyway, let's start off with Jurrac Gallum. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy that monster, destroy this card. You can discard. Your opponent can discard one card and negate this effect. This is pretty good to have. I would recommend two. Next we have Jurrac Hera. This is a must in any Jurrac decks. If a Jurrac defense position monster you control, except Jurrac Hera, is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. Great card. If all you have is one card in your hand and it's Jurrac, you place it face down, and it's a Gallum. Gallum gets destroyed, destroys the monster, and then you can, or your opponent discards a card, and then you can special summon Hera from your graveyard. Excuse me. Okay, so I recommend 2 or 3. I'm running 2. Next, Jurrac Brachius, a dinosaur tuner, will face up on the field. While another face-up Jurrac monster is on the field, this card cannot be destroyed by a battle. It's alright, I only recommend 1. Jurrac Dino, this is a better tuner, in my opinion. Once during your turn, each player, excuse me, I'm reading too fast here. Once during each player's turn and phase, if this card is destroyed an opponent's monster by battle this turn, you can tribute one Jurrac monster, draw 2 cards. It's a great card. If you don't have like drawing cards, this is a great substitute for him. I recommend putting this guy in, especially because he's a tuner and you can get those nasty synchros out. But just don't get bottomless trap pulled to death, because that will happen. I recommend 2. Next we have Jurrac Protops. I recommend 2 of these. This card gains 100 attack for each monster your opponent controls. This is a mainly 4-star monster, so you can Jurrac Dino and Protops to make a 7-star Jurrac Synchro monster. It's good. I recommend 2 or 1, whatever you want. I recommend 2 of these. It's a 4-star. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can select one set card your opponent controls and return it to their hand. Very nice. I recommend 2. Jurrac Titano. I was going on a limb here and picking 2, but this card cannot be special summoned while face up on the field. This card cannot be targeted by the effects of spells or effect monsters. Once per turn, you can remove from play one Jurrac monster with 1700 attack or less from your graveyard to have this card gain 1000 attack until the end phase. It's good for like when it's late in the duel and you have to finish off your opponent. I mean, this would be a good card, but I would recommend 1, but I think I have another one coming up. I must have mixed up. But Velo, another good Jurrac 4-star monster. When this face-up attack position card attacks or is attacked and is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Jurrac monster with 1700 attack or less from your deck. Good card. I recommend 2. Jurrac Elo, this is another good card. It's a 1-star tuner. You contribute this card to select one level 4 or lower Jurrac monster in your graveyard, except Jurrac Aleo. Special summon that monster from the graveyard. Very nice. I recommend 2 or 3. I would just do 2, you know. Jurrac Monolife. I kind of like this card. It's a 3-star tuner. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Good card. I recommend 2. There's that other Titano. Jurrac Para. I recommend running 1 or 2. If this card is attacked, return the attacking monster to the hand after damage calculation. This card gains defense equal to the return monster's level times 100. Only if it's not destroyed, that effect kicks in. But other than that, it's like a single penguin soldier with only 1 back to the hand. Next we have Rose, the Warrior of Revenge. I actually pulled this out of my Crossroads of Chaos booster box, and this is an ultimate rare. I recommend this just because it's a fire monster and it helps out with tuning and stuff, just in case you don't have one handy. So yeah, 1 of those. Battle Fader. This is a good staller. When your opponent monster declares attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. That then ends the battle phase. If this card is special summoned with this effect, banish it when it leaves the field or remove it from play. Beast King Barbaros. This is when the Nuke strategy comes into play. You can normal summon or set this card without attributing, but its original attack becomes 1900. Okay? You can tribute 3 monsters to tribute summon this card. If you do, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Very nice card. If you can get this out with 3 monsters, you're good to go. But there is a chance you might get bottomless with him, but his effect still activates and still destroys everything on the field. I mean, not on your opponent's side of the field, not on your field. That would just be that would be sad. So, okay. Next we have the spells. Fisher, good card. Destroy the 1 face-up monster your opponent controls that has the lowest attack. Alright, or Smashing Ground, whichever you prefer. I like Fisher for some reason. MST, run 2. Big Evolution Pill, tribute 1 dinosaur-type monster to activate this effect. This card remains on the field for 3 of your opponent's turns. When this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon or set dinosaur-type monster without tripping. This is really good if you have Jurrac Titano. Very good card. Lightning Vortex, discard 1 card, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Megamorph. This is like if you have like a bunch of monsters and Megamorph will help you out, or if you're low, you can also attach it to your opponent's monster to lower their attack, just in case you're actually winning. So that comes in handy. Another MST. Molten Destruction increases the attack of all fire monsters by 500 points and decreases their defense by 400. Just a little extra boost. Solidarity, good card. If you're running 1 attribute, is it attribute or type? Type, okay. So if you're running a warrior deck, put that in. I mean, I'm running a dinosaur deck, so all dinosaurs gain 800 points, so that's pretty nice. Magical Mallet, I don't know why this is in here, but you know, it's good to have if you're not doing so good with cards. Shield Crush, select 1 defense position monster on the field and destroy it. Not bad if you need to bypass your opponent's defense monster, and if it's a flip monster, its effect doesn't activate and you're good. Monster Reborn, I'm happy this got unbanned. I'm really happy, but this should be in every deck now. It's really good. You should know what it does, so I'm not going to say it. Fossil Dig, add 1 level 6 or lower dinosaur-type monster from your deck to your hand. Very nice. Pyro Duality, you don't necessarily have to have this card, although it is a great card, but this deck likes to special summon a lot, but, you know, it's good to have. Traps now. Call the Haunted. It's like Monster Reborn, but continuous trap. Mirror Force. This is a must in every deck. I'm just going to say that right now. Fossil Excavation. It's like Call the Haunted, but for dinosaur-type monsters, and you have to discard 1 card. Sakuratsu Armor. 2. Destroy the attacking monster. Very nice. 2 bottomless trap holes, and 1 torrential tribute. And if you have a Gueba handy, a Jurrac Gueba, if that card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon 1 1700 or less Jurrac monster from your deck. And it's good for tuning, like, it's a 4-star. So now let's move on to the extra deck. So basically we have Evilar Soldar here. It has 2 level 6 dinosaur-type monsters. So Jurrac Hera, if you have 2 of those out, really good card to have out. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has Exceed material. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card to destroy that monster. Very nice. Next we have Giganato. It's good, okay? It's good. I'll just say that much. I mean, 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner dinosaur type. All face-up Jurrac monsters you control gain 200 attack for each Jurrac monster in your graveyard. Having Jurrac monsters in your graveyard is a must for this deck with this card. Because not only does this card gain the attack, but all other Jurrac monsters you control gain it too. It is just really good. Like you can have an Elio 1-star, 200 attack, get up to 4,000 if you play it right. So it's very nice. Just don't get bottomless trap hole. I recommend running 2. Next we have Jurrac Meteor. This is the Nuke deck. If you special summon this card is synchro summoned, destroy all cards on the field. Then you can special summon 1 tuner monster from your graveyard. so you're not completely useless. You actually gain something out of it. So it's a very good card. But it's really tricky to summon, but if you can, and it's right, then do it. Jurrac Velveeta. Jeez. Okay, this card is kind of the weaker one, but it can be used in the right situation. It acts as a Sasuke Samurai. So if it attacks a defense position monster, destroy it. And it gains the attack of the tuner and the non-tuner monster. So I recommend 2 or 1, whatever you want. And finally, Black Rose Dragon. Great card in this deck. When this card is synchro summon, you can destroy all cards on the field. Very good, but I don't have any plant types monsters, so the secondary effect is useless to me. So there are also a couple other cards. If you're just playing for fun and you want to play with banned cards, I would recommend Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, that kind of stuff. That'll help you out. And if you want to try out number 39 Utopia and Utopia Ray, could be helpful. So I hope you enjoyed this review of my Jurrac deck, Jurrac Nuke deck. It's a very good deck. I hope you consider running it. It is very fun to use. I really enjoy it, and I got all my cards for a fair price, so I'm really happy about that. So this has been Iron Knuckle 229 or 94. I hope you watched all of this. If you did, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I like you. Okay. But other than that, I hope to do more deck lists in the future. So sorry I've been busy lately. Excuses. I know. Oh, Iron Knuckle, shut up. We don't want to hear what you have to say. Well, I want to say it anyway, so I'm busy. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and don't forget to leave a like if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't. That really helps me out. My channel's been kind of dead lately. I hope you spark it up or something. I don't know. Pour gasoline on the fire. There you go. That's what I was looking for. So I've rambled on too long. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.